All right, Shalom. Kahalo Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakradash. Shalom, salutations and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, where I continue to learn this 100% truth from. Shalom to the elder bishops and the elders and the prophets, the teachers and evangelists, also of Great Millstone, Yahweh Shai, Rakhdam. Shalom to the speckled bird, the computer space, the Akim and Akwab, the Akim on the highways of ours, last but not least, the elect. And just got two videos that I wanted to run by. Fair use, 1976 Act. I'm not getting paid for this. And then I just had a couple of quick scriptures I was going to read, and that's going to be that. It's not going to be nothing long, but, just wanted to kind of touch on that. Got a lot of inspiration today. A great day as every other day to praise the names of Yahweh Bashin Yahweh Shai, and, getting closer and closer every day to Yahweh Shai coming soon. So I'm going to let this video play the next one. I'll just get a couple of these scriptures that I got. All right.
The lungs can fill with toxins because this is Dabu 7 with the heads up here for millions of Americans out there that are being told to stay inside. They have these advisories for toxic air going into motion. They're saying that the lungs can fill with toxins because of the situation at hand. Now, we know that there's a lot of pollution out there, but certain cities here seem to be getting impacted big time. Trying to say that no air movement in a lot of these areas is allowing these toxins to build up. But we can see across a good portion of the country, we've got this weather system in motion, bringing moisture from down over Mexico into the United States and hitting the cold air above it, which is going to create massive amounts of snow coming up this weekend. A huge storm, ice, snow, and all that. So in terms of a lot of these places seeing no wind, it's kind of odd when you can see the entire country. If you go over to windy.com, you can see the entire country is pushing this wind across it. So I'm not so sure if I buy that. I know we're heavily polluted, and I know that low wind is going to play a factor here. But man, I've never seen the alert this widespread, this large scale, from California, from West Coast to East Coast. California, Oregon, Los Angeles really at the top of the list. You've got the East Coast affected as well. So in Oregon, you got a large area, including the Lapine and a lot of the national forest around that have seen AQI levels rise above 160 on Wednesday morning. Again, the pollution, the things that are in the air. Some are going to say, well, how did so much pollution get out here hovering over a national forest? They're trying to say that it's all coming from the cities, seeping out, and then with no wind, it's just sitting in some of these spots. I'm going to say that there's probably something else going on in the mix of this, adding to this, because this is an uptick that we're not used to seeing. Now, air quality levels out there are measured on a scale from 0 to 500. So 0 to 50 carries little risk. But when you get up toward the top, you have unhealthy for sensitive groups at anything between 51 and 100. But when you get up here around 101 to 150, that poses increased risk for everyone. Very unhealthy. And for 151 to 200, that absolutely impacts everyone. They say limit your outdoor activity. So, as I was just saying, the levels in this one area in Oregon reading 160, that's in the danger zone. So, you know your area a little bit better than others. AQ Air warning that there was a PM 2.5 put on Los Angeles. And that means that they are 5.2 times higher than what the WHO recommends being safe. Yeah, so again, if you guys see any smog, any cloudiness, anything out there in the atmosphere, I would avoid it the best you can. They go on to say here that areas of Georgia, South Carolina, cities like Savannah, Valdosta, they are in the same boat. So, across the board here, and some folks saying that it tastes like plastic. The air smells and tastes different. This isn't like normal, per se, pollution that you see in India and China and all these other cities. This is odd. Again, all the factors just weird to this. If you guys are experiencing this, smell any of this, let me know, and where you're experiencing this at. More than anything here, join me for the live stream for updates going live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on Dabu 77. Stay safe. This is Dabu 7 with the heads up.
All right. This is Amos 4 and 10. I have sent among you the pestilence after the manner of Egypt. Your young men have I slain with the sword, and have taken away your horses, and I have made the stink of your camps to come up unto your nostrils. Yet have ye not returned unto me, saith Yahweh. So this is what the Lord is doing this. He's putting all of this together, and prophecies are coming, and prophecies happen gradually. It don't just happen right away. It comes up eventually, as it's supposed to, when in the time that it's supposed to. Let's get the next video.
Here, for millions of Americans out there that are being told to stay inside, they have these advisories for toxic air going into motion.
Lucky.
They're saying
2026 war update. Blackouts. That's the shit you need to worry about. Y'all know when y'all cell phones go out and you won't have no service or anything, and how everybody be tripping. We can't make emergency calls. We can't get in contact with our loved ones. We're stuck at the house. We in limbo. And then these companies tell you we're doing our best to get it back online. Well, those there are practice runs from these other countries. They'll never come out and tell you because they don't want the American public to panic. But when these blackouts start to happen, that's when you're going to know your ass in trouble. And they're not going to last for 1, 2, 3 days. They're going to last for a long time. These other countries been practicing on us for a couple of years now. They'll hit you with a little bug here. They'll send a signal over here, and we be down. And they try to see how fast America can get this shit back up and running. When Trump strikes Iran, they gonna hit this motherfucker, man. And this bitch gonna be down. You ain't gotta worry about the sleeper cells and all that shit, though, at that moment. What you got to worry about is them motherfucking niggas down the street. You gotta worry about America criminals. Motherfuckers, they be breaking in people's houses and shit. That's gonna be the first run. You know what I'm saying? Then shit gonna start to get crazy. Listen what I'm telling you, man. You're heading down a road of no return. You're finna go into some shit that you ain't expect. That's why I always tell you, go get your ammo and your pistol and all that shit, man. Go stack up on your shit, man. Start getting your homes prepared for outside motherfuckers to come in. You know what I'm talking about? Because it be the motherfuckers that's close to you and in your neighborhood that'll get you first before everything goes hit. Trust me, y'all. The shit sound crazy, but I'm telling y'all, man, we're going into a whole nother shift, man. This war that's finna get ready to pop off, this gonna be the last one. This gonna be the tell-all. Listen what I'm telling you, man. The folks been giving you clues for a long time. They've been telling you for a long time what's getting ready to come.
This is 2 Chronicles 20:17. It reads, If ye shall not need to fight in this battle, ye shall not need to fight in this battle. Set yourselves, stand still, and see the salvation of Yahweh with you, O Judah and Jerusalem. Fear not, nor be dismayed. Tomorrow go out against them, for Yahweh will be with you. Okay? Psalms 34. And 14, it reads, Psalms 34:14, depart from evil and do good. Seek peace and pursue it. Because that's what's coming to this earth. After this destruction and war, peace is coming. This is Proverbs 16:7. When a man's ways pleases Yahweh, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him. Come on, you can't beat that right there, man. Just trying to give you precepts real quick. Like I said, I wasn't trying to make this long. Let's get Ephesians. Let's just look in here. Ephesians 6:12, and it reads, Salakia, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. And that's the Edomites, that's the small hats. You know what I'm saying? They are definitely getting ready to run down on us. You can read Revelation 12:12, and they're gonna slaughter 2/3 of our people, because that's what they're looking for. Like I said, I ain't want to make this long. Let me see. Second Corinthians 3:10. For though we walk in the flesh, and we do not war after the flesh, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mightily through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of the Most High, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Hamashiach, and having in a readiness to revenge all disobedience when your obedience is fulfilled. Yahweh Bashiach is going to avenge you. Baruch 2:5. Thus we are cast down and not exiled, because we have sinned against Yahweh our power, and have not been obedient unto his voice. So this is why we're going through what we're going through, and why things are happening the way they're happening. And now Yahweh Bashiach is about to bring us back, man, because he truly loves us. Trying to see if I got another scripture for you. Isaiah 2:4. And he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up a sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. And that's going to be in the new kingdom. So we got to go through this hell first, and we're going to get that new kingdom. You know what I'm saying? So please keep tuning in, pay attention to what's going on in the world. You know what I mean? Listen to the elder apostles on Down the Great Millstone, learn, and fear Yahweh and Yahushua, and do what you can to get yourself involved with this to do these law, statutes, and commandments. Therefore, hopefully Yahweh and Yahushua may have mercy on you. So I pray that you will edify with this quick lesson. I'm gonna say Kohalo Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakah HaKadosh. Shalom, salutations again to the honors to the elder apostles of GMS on down. And shalom to the elect. Shalom.